If you can, start a blog a couple of months before so you can get a media pass. That way you get in free and you get to avoid the lines.
When you get your convention, key thing too is divide up the time, and this is how to negotiate what to see, what not to see. Any big presentation will be on YouTube about half an hour. The big presentations also have massive queues, massive crowds. They're a lot harder to get in, and they also soak up a lot of time while you're there. So what I recommend is try and find like maybe the edgier stuff you like, or maybe the less attended stuff that you're interested in, and always see that over the big presentation, because the big presentation will show up on YouTube about half an hour that it's over, and then you can just watch that there and talk about it later.
Don't be a jerk to the people in Artist Alley. Don't feign interest in their product just so you can mouth out about your favourite comic. If you're interested in what they have to sell, have a look and buy a copy. If not, move on. They have better things to do than listen to why you didn't like Grant Morrison's latest comic. Don't you even think about leaving the house until you put on some freaking deodorant.
One tip I've got to pass on about conventions is what to do if you actually see a celebrity walking the floor. There's many conventions around the world where you will see, really big time celebrities just walking around browsing. Here's what you do. Warn your friend beforehand that this could be on. And don't be one of these people that pays $50 for an autograph. Like, anyone can do that. This takes more skill. What you do is you run into celebrity, just go up, say hi, mention their latest project or an obscure project, and ask them a question about it, or just say, look, I really liked you in so-and-so. And while you are conversing, make sure your friend is camera ready, takes a photo of that. Don't ask the celebrity for an autograph. Don't ask them for a photo. Why? Because you're going to make them feel compromised, because they've known they've just charged about 50 people $50 for the privilege to do so. But that way, it's a cooler photo. It looks like you and them are having a one-on-one conversation, and that you've got something to say, and that is a much better photo than the pose and the $50 photograph.
It goes without saying, but please wear deodorant.
Big thing about conventions is how do you navigate a convention? A lot of people go with crews, maybe 5, 6 friends, or you meet people there. There is one solid rule about conventions that I want everyone to notice. Do not be a caravan at the convention. Don't be in a loop like 5, 6 along, like Americans driving through Baghdad. Someone will always get lost. Someone will always fall behind. So the best thing to do is meet people there or come together, but split up in twos. Go someone with, you've got a similar kind of walking speed with, or is into the same stuff as you are. Go through your map, go through your timetable, split up what you want to see, and then go in twos and meet back later. The other key ingredient too is please respect each other's time. If someone has an arrangement to meet at 12:30, well, guess what? Meet at 12:30 and be there, because everyone else's time, and time is very limited at these conventions.
Don't eat at conventions. I know it sounds weird, but why waste your time lining up to buy overpriced food? Have a big breakfast, take some snacks, but don't actually have a proper meal. You've paid $30 or so for a ticket, maximise your time. If you want to stand out, girl's an obscure character. There's always 50 Deadpools, plenty of Stormtroopers, but never any Moon Knights. If you're a girl, try covering up for once. Just because you're a female cosplaying doesn't mean you have to make it slutty. I'm a sexually frustrated male and I do not like it, and I'm your target market.